Done enough. There we go. Is that all right? Can you see me?
Yep.
Don't know. Oh, that needs to be on, doesn't it? YouTube, wherever it is, I can never find it on that one, that device. I need to put it all on the front page. The iPad is just one of them things. Oh, thank you for ringing me that as well. Hello, if anybody's there, by the way.
Leah.
Hi, Leah.
Maureen.
Oh, no, I don't know if I was going to smell it, but it's really fine powder. That might be a mistake. It might go up my nose. Anybody think I'm snorting anything? Embossing powder. Is the sound working?
Yeah.
You just tested?
Yeah, I've just turned it down.
Oh, have you?
I could hear you.
Could you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's because I'm in the same room as you.
I could hear you from there. I had you in stereo.
Did you?
Scary.
I couldn't hear me. Turn it back up again. I didn't hear it. So I like to hear myself.
Yeah, that's because I'm in the same room.
Oh, yeah. There you go. It's because I'm in the same room as him.
Uh-huh.
Now I've turned it. So, we're going to carry on doing the Jubilee thing. The real reason for doing the Jubilee thing now is because I'm running out of time. Oh, a surprise.
It's Jubilee all year.
Well, yeah, it is, but I'm running out of time before the Jubilee, and like people will think, well, hang on a minute, hasn't that gone? Because people don't think about it being a whole year of celebration, do they?
True.
And also,
Jodie Martin. Hello.
hello. So who we've got? Leah, Maureen, Jodie Martin.
Says, damn it, I wanted to be the first. Karen Lazenby.
Corrie? Sorry,
Karen
Corrie.
Lazenby.
Sorry, Karen.
Hello, Karen, he said. You didn't get that.
Hi, Karen. Sorry.
And Glynis.
Hi, Glenys.
Trisha.
Oh, Glenys. Hi. Well, welcome. And Trisha. Hi, Trisha.
Oh,
It's not started well, has it? Yeah. So I'm going to be continuing the journal, but I'll show you in a minute. But I'm going to have a bit of a vote going on, okay? I'm going to need you to be voting for something. And like, again, I'm going to make this clear. If you're with us in the live thing, then in the chat, if you're asking a question of me or Brian, put it in block capitals. That way then Brian knows it's directly aimed at us rather than you guys having a chat. And he then doesn't have to spend time catching up with what you've said. And when I'm on my own, I don't even get a chance to do any of that. So like,
Shirley's joined us.
hi Shirley. So yeah, so block capitals if you're asking a question, and then that way then Brian can Brian can ask me the question, and hopefully, what's your name? Russell.
Yeah.
Brian rustling in the background. Oh. Brian's just pulled out a whole load of lace out of a bag. Is that all that's in the bag? What else is in the bag? What else is in the bag? What's in the bag?
This was in the bag. That's what this came in.
So Brian's been working on a hobo. No, not a hobo.
Working on a hobo.
Working on a hobo journal, a boho journal.
Still Hodgson.
Hi Phil. So you've not been working on a hobo.
From Phil and Johnny.
Oh, hi Phil and Johnny. So not a hobo, a boho, yeah, a boho journal. So Brian's been working on a boho journal. A hobo journal could be a whole other thing. And so that's what he's going to be doing while he's also reading comments, answering questions, juggling knives and herding cats, which is basically dealing with me.
She says she loves your shirt, and then she said, "Oh, Brian, you dirty boy." What are you talking about, woman?
Thank you for the shirt. I've pulled this out. I haven't been able to wear it for a while because I couldn't fit into it. I was a little bit larger, but now I've lost some weight. I can fit into it. So yeah. So yeah. So I can't remember what else I was going to say. So
Let's have a look at what you're doing, which is done.
yeah,
And
and
you can just
now I can just carry on.
chat or
Okay.
get on with it.
So I am going to be asking you to vote on something, like I say. Now again, so like when I said if you're going to ask us a specific question, ask it us in block capitals. Again, if you're voting, put it in block capitals. What? Brian's laughing on his
The dirty boy comment was, "'Cause you were working on a hobo."
Not in my house, he's not. the filth of it all. So anyway, moving over here. So in HRH, Her Royal Highness QE2. She's not a boat, but she's also a boat. She's got boat face. That's a boat race is a face when she watches. Yeah, she'll be loving this. Anyway, so carrying on working on this. Now the question I want to ask of you, and I'm going to get it out here now, is
Dawn joined us.
hi
Leslie
Dawn,
joined us.
hi Leslie. So we have this, and we have this. Okay, which one? So this is A, and this is B. A or B for the journal cover. It's not going on any longer than the live today because I will be formulating it. So you're either going to vote for. You can't vote for more than one because then that voids anything, doesn't it? So this I liked this because it was like a red, white, and blue-ish type thing. And also it's got a bit of gold in there and it's a bit platinum-y as well. So, and then there's this because it's that royal blue type, royal blue. And this I could add some red into. This I would, add some things to the front of it. Anyway, that's what you've got to vote between A and B. So Brian's laughing to himself. So good job he's not clapping on his own because somebody will throw him a fish. A, yeah, that's what I thought, but I thought I'd put it out that wide to just go A, basically.
A for A, B, B, A, and then someone, A, please, God damn it.
Right, who said
Dylan
what?
A and he's now put A from Johnny 2.
Who said A, God damn it, please? Leah, right. Who had said B?
So B, Leslie.
Yep.
Jodie Martin.
Yep.
Shirley Meldrum.
Right. Okay.
Everyone else is in A.
So far, we'll have to kind of like you're taking a tally of this.
Yeah, 7-3 at the moment.
All right. So it's 7-3. So anybody else that joins us, if they vote A or B, we'll let them know about the vote in a minute again. But if they vote us again. By the way, I'm just doing the Queen-like thing. Although Serbia on Eurovision was doing the royal wave. Every time I do that to Brian now, he just bursts into laughter because that's what I was doing. I know the dance for that. So anyway.
Oh, Leslie changed her mind to there.
Oh, you're so fickle, Leslie.
I can see it as it's red, white and blue. I get it now.
There you go. Yeah, it's got bits of platinum in it as well. I just kind of thought it was literally a lucky strike, wasn't it? It was like I got this out as the fabric I was going to use, and then I was just digging around and just pulled this out and thought, how about that? I literally said, oh, how about that? And then I said, let's put it to a vote. So that was about 5 minutes before I came on air. Found that one. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start tearing out some things that I think I'm going to use throughout the journal. Now remember, I'm going to have 7 signatures. Well, he will if you can find this thing. So I've got my 7 signatures here. I feel like there's a song in that, 7 signatures. 7 brides for 7 brothers. No, not that.
Leah says, where do you find all these Queen books from? I can never find any.
That's because I've got them all. literally over the last few Highlanders, by the way. Over the
Phil says each one of my 6 Pekingese say A2, and the 2 cats and the 8 hens. So, I think A's winning.
A's winning.
And Jodie says, okay, I switched to A.
So
It's almost unanimous.
So I've got the 7 signatures, and so that will, that's going to be for the 7 decades basically, and the books, the royal books, have basically just come about because we've gone into charity shops lately, and it just seems to be like Queen, like well that's what they say to us when we go in every week, but like. But that's not matter.
And they curtsy. I think it's because everyone's expecting new ones to come out for this Jubilee, so
they're getting rid of the old stuff. So, literally, it's been a case of every time we've gone in, I've just seen things. And then this is Brian's copy of Vogue. Come on, Vogue.
Like that again.
That's that. Yeah.
This way.
No. Yeah. So this is the copy of Vogue, the special Queen edition, and he wanted the cover off it, but he said I could have the rest of it because it's got some Queenie things in it. It's also got some adverts, and the fragrances, some of them are terrible. Anyway, so I thought I'd go through this book first, and then he can have it back. With all the bits missing. So,
how many pages do you use in such a signature, Glynis asks?
In such a signature, in this particular signature, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I knew it was 7. I just wanted to double check it, and that's because I wanted an odd number of signatures, because if you're doing it, if you're sewing signatures in, it's much easier to have an odd number, because then you put the middle one in first and you put the others either side, so you either have 3, 5, 7, 9 is much easier than trying to do even numbers. But I also knew I wanted then to have the coloured splashy ones, the ones that I did in the mixed media video. I wanted to have 1 of those in each signature, and I wanted them to be in different places throughout the signature. So by having 7 pages, I could go from it being the first one to the second one to the third to the fourth to the fifth to the sixth to the seventh, if that makes any sense. So and also, the more pages you have in your signature, there are 2 things: the harder it is to sew in, the bulkier the whole thing becomes, and so therefore you have to think about spacing, and also how big a spine you're going to have. And obviously you don't want to make it like, you don't want it to be like a drop it onto a desk and it's like War of Peace and it goes because it's so heavy. So it's 7 is the thing. Sorry, you've just had to look at Lancome for that long. So
Shelley says, so basically I'm the only one who says B. Talk about ganging up on someone. Maureen says, when you show 7 signatures, I keep thinking 7 brides for 7 brothers.
Yep. 7 brides for 7 brothers. 7 signatures for 7 pages. Or 7 signatures for 7 decades. Or we could go on forever. So anyway, we're not advertising. They're not getting any advertising revenue from me showing their advert. Well, I'm not getting any advertising revenue anyway, so get rid of that thing.
Linda Roberts, hi Maureen, Dave, Brian, Rain.
Hi Linda.
Journaling, 1 each for daughter and daughter-in-law. Botanical theme so far, just used Mod Podge for the first time. Yay!
Yay! Not that we're not sponsored by them. I managed to rip
Leslie,
2 out there.
Maureen, she's singing to herself now.
I don't know whether I know any tunes from Seven Brides.
Invited Shelley to come and sit on the naughty stack. And eat bacon and peanut butter sandwiches.
Right, where are you, Winnie?
Something. It's concept red, white and blue for the flag. Platinum for Jubilee. There you go.
Yep. See, that's what was going through my mind.
Even if we haven't.
What was that?
They've thought about it even if we haven't.
I thought about it when I pulled it out. It was like, oh my gosh, this is like, you know, even though I didn't know I was going to pick it until like moments before I came on live. Where on earth is she? Maybe if I'd looked at the contents page. Oh, cool. Leslie. Yay. Excited to see. You guys have just done so many wonderful things with stuff that I, well,
Things with stuff.
things with stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. Things with stuff. So just, I don't know whether I'm going to use all of these. I'm just going to rip out all of the Queenie relevant ones from here. When she was a Ben, when she was a nipper. That's a nice picture.
I spent most of my life on the naughty stuff.
That's all right. Look, Queen Elizabeth and Princess Margaret were all clearly on the naughty step. They're halfway up the stairs anyway, so like.
Sneaking out or sneaking in?
Yeah, probably sneaking out or sneaking in. Yeah. Some lovely pictures in here. That's a nice picture. There you go. That's what's in here. Not quite so. It's a nice morning one, an in morning one. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Oh, that could be I'm thinking the front, inside. Yeah. I'm imagining. So lovely pictures. She's always been known for wearing a pop of colour, which. Oh, and a bit of tartan. She just looks like, some everyday folk there, doesn't she?
She is everyday folk when she's at home on her estate.
Yes, on her palatial estate. Yes. Oh, that's all the pictures of, well, not all of the pictures, but I love that series of pictures of her on there. And I think that's it. None of these are the Queen. They might be a queen, but not the Queen. Nice crown. Maybe I might use the crown. Probably not going to use the head, but I'll tear it out anyway. Getting back to happiness. Why is that in my head?
I do not need. No.
What on earth? What on earth? Why is that in my head, Brian? Walking back to happiness. They were indeed.
Yep, that's good. So it's for Deborah has joined us from Yorktown, Virginia.
Hi, Deborah. Oh my gosh, look at those shoes. Yeah, I said that to you about them, but like, who on earth? Like, that's going to take some walking, isn't it? Like, it'd be like walking around with flippers on.
I don't think she walked the photo shoot.
No, I don't think. I think they placed him in them.
I think what they did is they probably put the shoes down, and when he got there, they went, "Go standing
in those."
We'll take your photograph and you can get out of them.
So anyway, you can have that back now. Thank you for that. Now it's got nothing of use in there. So
now you've absolutely taken it out.
Gutted it. The reason I got this book out is because obviously it's about yesterday's Britain. It is yesterday's Britain. But it's also got things split up into decades, and so I thought initially it would be good as because I don't want it just to be about her. Not all about her,
Isn't it?
But I wanted it to be kind of like about the life of Britain and all of that during that time, and what on earth's going on there? Oh, I see. People are looking at the royal procession going past by using a mirror. stood holding it like that so they could see that.
Everybody wanted in on the act.
So yeah, anyway, I thought it would be a great way to kind of like, you know, pick up on any kind of royal things that happened in the time, and also put some like imagery of the decades through there. Ooh, that's a fashion statement, isn't it? So yeah, I wonder what when was that? 70s. So
Anarchy in the UK.
possibly in her 70s now. I wonder if she's still like still, you know, she regrets that decision or not. Sorry?
I bet she doesn't.
I bet she doesn't know. So anyway, that's the one I'm going to use as kind of like a reference. I will possibly cut it up as well, but then Earth. Okay, get rid of that. Bit of ephemera that you get in these books when you buy them. That's so. And this is all about her, so it's about being selective on these pictures. So the ones that you really like, and also when I'm thinking about it, if I'm going to cut an image up, if I did that, I'd cut her arms off. So I'd probably want it to be more framed anyway. But I don't think it's one of my favourite photos, so I won't. So I want some of her as a grown person, not a groaning person. Oh, that song, why is that in my head? That's a dad and a mom and all of that. What's this?
They're loving the picture.
Sorry?
They're loving the picture.
They're beautiful, aren't they? I love, you know, it's all, I like a bit of history as well, so like, oh, preparing for the coronation. That would be a good one in there. That's them preparing with, I guess that's them doing something with a thing.
Makes perfect sense.
Doing something with a thing. There's lots of ways to get paper out of a book, but I tend to use a ruler most and just hold it down so that it's. You have to just be careful when you're holding down a metal ruler that you don't like slice into yourself. Look at me with all of the.
Meet the Shrads.
Sorry?
Meet the Shrads.
Oh yes, hi. Good morning.
Jamie from Review My Journal. Good morning.
Good morning, Jamie. Okay, right. These guys have just come in, so I'm just going to tell them about
Debbie.
this.
Hello, what are we making today?
Hello. Right. So, carrying on with my Jubilee junk journal. So, got my signatures are all sorted. That was the things that we did with the mixed media stuff. So that's mixed media in there. 7 signatures for the 7 decades of Her Royal Highness the Queen of England. Sorry, I've just said Queen that many times I couldn't think what the word was. And then we did a bit of a vote. The vote is still open. Please do not please don't think that the vote won't count. So you either get to choose between A, this is the cover fabric, or B, I won't tell you what's winning at the moment. So you just so A, the reason for this is A is it's red, white and blue. It's got a bit of platinum in there. There's some gold, some kind of regally kind of look to it. And then there's B. B was the original fabric I'd chosen before, 5 minutes before I came on air, when I found this and I was like, oh, that would do. And this one I would obviously have to add some red to. But so you get to choose between A and B. If you're voting, do it in a capital letter. Sorry, Phil, and Johnny, your dogs, cats, and hens votes won't count, but yours will. But nice try. So, yes,
I count the chickens.
It's my world. It's not a place I have to hide in. So I've just ripping through. Now the reason I like that is kind of like the first decade. I thought that might be a good, if I could get some of those titles out, I could put them in the signatures. The first decade.
That's true.
That depends on whether that continues throughout the book. So that's Princess Margaret.
Ooh, he's got.
Sorry, who? What? Who?
Ooh, he's gorgeous. Debbie picked A. Now pick A.
Okay, there you go.
Jodie told Leah she's cheating because she's trying to talk everybody into it.
And how's she trying to do? What's the premise for talking everybody into it? So I just want to make sure I got these.
She was like, just pick A, just say A, just pick A.
Right, so I just want to keep these separately because these are the first decade. So I'm just going to make sure I put them together, and then these are just general ones that I'll filter in throughout the thing. So let's turn them the right way up at least, Dave, so I can see that they're not just any old bump. I really do think that one is going to be, no, not that one, the other one. Where's the other one? Where's my cover page? I think it's going to be my cover, that one.
Jamie says, I pick A, but not because Leah said so. Khaleesi also picks A, and she talked to Worcester, and he said A as well. And Joey says, I don't like to follow the crowd, I prefer to be original.
I'm just going to put these together so that I can keep them together. I'll put that with it in a minute. You can't even see her. Oh, she's on the other page, that's why. Oh, hang on, the second decade. Oh, hang on a minute. I've only just put paper clips that. Hang on. I was in the supermarket the other day and I reached into my back pocket and randomly I'd got paper clips in my back pocket, which, you know, is not one of those things that you think you're going to find in your back pocket, is it? So you never know when you might need a paper clip.
Leah says, I'm an influencer.
No. Oh, this is when they invited the cameras in, wasn't it? To their home that nearly went Pete Tong from. Don't you remember that? We've watched that, Brian.
Have we?
Yes.
I'll take your word for it. The crown rule.
Yeah, but I know it's kind of, some of it's based on them.
No, it's joking.
Oh, hang on, am I in a new decade yet? I've forgotten to look at the back pages. Where's the one? There you go. So that's all of that belongs in this decade. So that's there. So that's the second decade. First decade, second decade. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's the third decade. Walking back. Stop it with the singing, Dave. So yeah, just gonna. I'm trying to be organised so that I don't try. Me organised? What? Who is this person?
Can I have a little grey scoreboard, please? In the corner.
All right. Sorry, Brian's asking for the scoreboard. It's. I thought you said it was 7-2.
To who? Me?
To I. Sorry, I was just looking up there because there was a pigeon staring at me on next door's roof. So.
It's basically however many people are here to one. Poor old Shirley Donner.
So, I did say I was going to be a bit more discriminate about the pictures, but hey, never mind. Yes, I'll be more discriminate when. Yeah, that's right. When I'm. She did wear some fabulous outfits. Oh no, she does. Well, she didn't go. I didn't go out so much. She's probably in a pair of slippers now, as we speak. I wonder if what she's like. Oh, that what am I tearing that out for? It's not even got any pictures on it. Don't do pictures.
Shirley says she started to make a Jubilee journal page. It's really my thing, but it was a good challenge. I tried to make a grungy Union Jack. It's a bit more, never mind the ... style.
Never mind the Buzzcocks. Yes, I know, but like
Yeah,
the Buzzcocks. That used to be a TV program. Is it still going up? I don't know. No.
Not for a long time.
So this is the third decade. As I say, something happened. It. I don't know what it's saying, but it's saying something. Fourth decade. Oh, hang on. Is there any of her on there? No, don't want it. None of her. Oh, there's a bit of the palace. We'll have that. Well, no. Where is it? It's oh yeah, Buckingham Palace. Oh, and Sandringham. Sandringham, which is the Queen's own private residence. Why have one house when you can have 53? So, yeah, absolutely. Oh, she's got to be in the US of A there, because it's the United States flag. So, oh, look at that, a nice picture. Unfortunately, that falls into the fifth decade. Never mind, we'll stick with that, because we'll leave that on there. So that's the fourth decade.
Still going, Evan, on it.
How is it? What?
Who do you watch it?
Buzzcocks.
It's got Greg Davis.
All right. Not Craig David.
Not Craig Davis.
Not Craig David. Craig David. Sorry. Not him. Greg Davis.
Dawn says she's tatting while she's watching it. Making lace for her. Making lace.
Making lace.
Making lace. I'm cutting lace up that I bought and ripped off other things. She's making lace. Like a proper crafter.
What?
Actual lace.
What? Making lace? I don't know how you make lace.
We put our pins on the door.
Oh, it's a bit like it's like complicated plaiting, isn't it?
I'm not sure she'd explain it like that.
There's lots of pins on a thing, and you have to kind of flip them over and under and all of that. Yeah, that sort of thing. That. It's like macrame. Fine macrame. Or macrame, depending on where in the world you're from. Oh, the Queen Mum. I'm
Talking
4th of August, same birthday as me. The Queen Mum was. So.
Talking of which, Glynis asked how's your mum?
Who's asked?
Glynis asked how's your
Oh,
mum?
my mum is doing really well, actually. I had a chat with her. I had a lovely long hour and 20-minute chat the other weekend, FaceTiming, and she was right dandy. She was right chipper, and it was just really nice to have that conversation with her. I've spoken to her on the phone this week, so we haven't FaceTimed, and she was chipper then as well. So she's kind of like had a bit of a corner turn. She's on different medications, so that's probably helping as well. Oh, look at that smile. And she seems to be doing really well. So I'm happy. Well, why wouldn't you be? when you talk to your mama. So, are we still in the same decade? I think so. I hope so.
They're all impressed with your paper ripping skills.
Are they?
Yeah, Jody says, where were you when I was throwing tons away? Oh, Don said, yeah. Needle tatting, a bunch of knots. Yeah, same as macrame, but in a much smaller scale.
I say.
There you go.
See? So, complicated oh, done it again. Pulled out a page that isn't a page to pull out. Am I still in the same decade? I am. So there'll be some, yeah, there's some of her there. That's fine. Oh, there we go.
Leslie, was that Ozzy with the Queen?
Yes, it was Ozzy Osbourne with the Queen, and what's her name? Meat dress, Lady Gaga. Meat dress. She wasn't wearing a meat dress, obviously.
That's your reminder. Meat dress. What?
Yeah.
Who's she? Meat
Who's
dress.
she? Yes. Don't necessarily have the words in my head.
I think it's probably everybody knows. When you say
Yeah, meat dress. Everyone knows who she is. Even my mum would know who she was.
Who's that girl that wore the meat dress?
Oh, I'll have that. I like the cannon. I'll have the cannon. Brian, it's you. It's you.
What? Yeah, when I was only used
Captain Birdseye. I don't know. Who is that? Prince Michael of Kent. Okay, don't know him. Oh, yeah, there's not many of her here, are there? There you go. Got a bare backside in front of the Queen. Oh, I say. There's a trooping of something there going on there. Oh, what's going on there? What's that? All right. I see. Oh, I see. What's going on? Brian's gone quiet. He's reading. Oh, Dalek. When the Dalek met the Queen. Do you think she was trying to upstage the...
on, we just glue paper, you're way above. What's that Ozzy with the Queen? Yep.
Do you think she was trying to upstage the Queen with a hat? Can't ever upstage the Queen with a hat. Sorry.
Queen will look like the palace tonight. Make sure that woman never works again.
What's that?
Queen will have gone home and gone, you make sure that
woman
never works again.
Make sure she never speaks to me.
Get her down a pit or something. Tea day after she's made.
Diamond Jubilee Legacy. It's a Diamond Jubilee Legacy. So we've got to have... we're going to have... A Diamond Jubilee was 60 years. No. 60 years. Wasn't it? That's because this goes back... This is the Diamond Jubilee. Which is... I can't remember what decades we've got now. 6th decade. No, so that takes us into it was Platinum Jubilee. What? No, that must have been the Diamond Jubilee last decade. It's the Platinum Jubilee. So we need another. We don't have. What I'm saying is this is Diamond Jubilee book. Sorry, I'm just talking to Brian. I forgot that you guys were there. I'm trying to explain something to him and not doing a very good job because I know what I'm thinking and he doesn't. So.
And I sometimes do, but not always.
So yeah, I was just trying to explain that I'm going to need another like title thing to say this decade. So some coins. Diamond Jubilee celebrations. Ooh. Now then, is there a way? Oh, I might be able to get that out as a one piece. We might try and do that. So I won't tear that out for a minute. Tear that out. This is her Diamond Jubilee. This is not her Platinum Jubilee, because this is the reason why this book is in a charity shop, because it's not the Platinum Jubilee. There'll be a new edition of this now. I was getting confused with my Jubilees. None of them are her. That's her. We'll do that. Bit of pomp. We all like a bit of pomp and ceremony. Wonder if there's going to be a flyover this time. Not as in a concrete flyover. I mean a air flyover this year. The Platinum Jubilee. Right. Okay. So what I want is anybody doing anything for the Jubilee? By the way, is anybody having a garden party? Going to her garden party? Having a street party? Going to her street party? I don't know. Where is my knife? Right, hang on. Let's just put these. Hang on. Let's put these together. Where's the? What the? Where is it? It's there. So they're all to do with that's the last decade, which is the 6th decade. And so we need, oh no, that's the 6th decade. This is the 7th. What? I don't understand. What? I don't know. That's what confused me. Anyway, let's just cut these out. Where is my knife? Has anybody seen my knife? Oh, my life. I've lost my knife. Oh, it's there. I've lost the page now. Is that the one that I need to cut out? Is that, are they both in the same? Yeah, they are. In the same signature. Sometimes if they span the middle bit between a signature, you can't, it's much harder to get them out, so. Just be careful if you're doing this, especially if you're just using a knife, because of the knife, if you bend it too much, the knife will shatter and the blade can go in your eye. So it's hit my glasses before, it's never gone in my eye because I wear glasses. So just a word of warning. If it can hit my glasses, if you don't have glasses on, it's going to hit your eye, isn't it? So that'll take that out. That can come out now. So that means I should be able to get, gently, that one will come out, and then gently take this one out as well. There we go. Cool, that's great. I just wanted that whole kind of thing. Yeah, don't want any of that. Don't like P to K, so not terribly fussed about that page. I will take that one out. Not my favourite photo of her, but maybe a few pictures of her as a Ben. And this one. It's better to, it's easier to do it this way round, so. Oh look, they're on there as well. That's quite a nice bit of ephemera, isn't it? If you've got the original of that, that'd be nice. But that's worth a song now, isn't it? So, ooh. There we go. That's him. Oh, there's some of her. just some general photos. Family photo, I guess. Doesn't look anything like my family photo, but there you go. The Queen's Accession and Coronation. That's a nice title. Oh, let's do it that way, Dave. I'm getting a mess otherwise. That's her, so get that out. Tree house, death of her father. Not really very exciting pictures, are they? Death. That's Princess Margaret, isn't it? That's her with a horse. Well, there's another one there. Meeting Churchill. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Right, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear the rest of these out. I might make use of that because that's a nice colour and it's the right colour. And then the rest of it can basically just be torn out. And well, I'll use the hard cover for something. Let's just cut this out rather than trying to tear it, Dave. Well, if you missed, Brian's been away, by the way, so he's missed a whole load of stuff. So he's just come back and gone, oh my God.
Just had to scrub back.
God, I hate kids. So who said that?
Yeah. Sometimes my cousin poured loads of stuff into my handbag without me knowing. He's 12, by the way. He had more makeup than she did, I'm guessing.
Sorry? Who? Queen? What?
Les said he had more makeup than she did. I'm guessing Ozzy had more makeup.
Oh, right, yes.
Let's see. Ines says he left you treats, found stuff in the handbag. Dawn says she'll be gluing her tatting to paper.
I say.
Jodie says, yeah, little things can be a pen sometimes.
Let's do those pages because that's got.
Yeah, but we should left them in the packet. Debbie says,
Might keep that page.
Tatting is very pretty.
Right, all of these pieces.
Queen, I'm guessing that's me in that picture.
Oh yeah, Brian. Yeah. Captain Birdseye.
She says, I'll have to look at this tatting you speak of.
That's another.
Taste the rainbow layer.
That's another can of worms. Let's just open that and put that in there.
Yes, I love it. It's an almost lost art.
Right, there you go. Right, oh, I could maybe use her face as a, not her face. Sorry, Mom.
She's probably laughing as she's watching. Taking the mickey out of it.
I might use this as a writing board for a journal, for probably the journal, not our journal. So.
Asked, do any of you use anything with beads in journals and scrapbooking? John says she uses beads and lots of things.
So we've got a whole load of images from there. Now we're going to go through this one. So there's her. We'll go for. It's always a nice blue front page, isn't it? Because it's royal. So, story of the royal family. What's on that? The story of the royal family. Might use the outside.
Says, I guess I'll have a few cocktails to celebrate. Is it that time of day? Is it Geordie time?
Oh, she was a right sombre so-and-so, wasn't she? Right, okay, so these aren't really going to be very applicable until we get further in, I think.
Journal's gone a bit Teutonic, so I'm having a gin now.
Guess what I did last night? groundbreaking for me. I had a beer. Well, it was only like a little. It was 250 mils of beer. So, and it was like probably 1%, if that. But I just fancied like one of those little continental beers. I just fancied it, so I did. The heck. Can't stop me. Can't make me either, so. Oh, sorry, that was paw tearing. Paw tearing. I mean, tears with my tearing. Just some black and white images. I don't necessarily think I'm going to use them. But there. Oh, just drop the ruler. Walking back to. Oh, blimey! Stop singing that song. What is that in my head? Why is it in my head? I like that.
That's just juice, Dave.
All right. Blimey, it's hard stuff for me. Normally, the strongest thing I drink is coffee, and that's decaf. I've started to get a migraine today as well, and like I'm trying not to blame it on the the 1%, 250 mils of beer, because I doubt if it's going to be that. So I love those kind of like real 50s style images. You know, the colour just like is just, I don't know, just slightly off, slightly too yellow.
No.
I really like that whole like look.
Yeah. So for the American lovely ladies that were asking, the 2nd to the 5th of June is the Jubilee holiday weekend celebrations are going on.
Yeah, so this is kind of a bit groundbreaking in the UK, because this will be the first time that we've had a bank holiday on a Thursday. Because normally our bonk holidays, there are other kind of holidays that we have. Our bank holidays usually fall on a Monday, with the exception of Easter Friday. Good Friday is on a Friday, obviously. So that's the only time when it's not a Monday. Even if like May Day, which is a bank holiday, not an emergency signal, even if May Day falls on a Friday, it's always the Monday after. So it's the first time it's been a Thursday. So we're going to get the Thursday and Friday off. So then it means Thursday, Friday. If you're one of these people that doesn't work weekends, you're going to be one of these people that gets, like me, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Yep.
So it's quite a historical event. Well, it would be. It's a historical event, isn't it? So.
But yeah, 2nd to the 5th. The Jubilee's running all year because it's her 70th year.
Yeah, 70th year.
But the celebration weekend's that weekend.
That's when she's going out.
I'm guessing that's the anniversary of when she was actually crowned.
Yeah, it is. And oh well, I don't know whether it's. Is it? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. Is it? I mean, like, you know, is it like one of those things where it's fallen on the Tuesday and Wednesday, but they gave us the Thursday and Friday? So
Don't know.
anyway, so it's around that. It's around that time, but also, like Brian says, it's the Jubilee year. But that'll be the time when she's going out clubbing.
For those of you that were going to raise the cocktail, you can do it anytime. You've got a whole year to do it.
Yeah. So. If you were going to get smashed in honour of her, you've got all year to do
What are
it.
you doing, Leah? South Bank? Hang on.
South Bank show? She's going on the South Bank show.
I think
What?
Leah's just been and done a drive-by shooting.
What? Who? What? She better not have done.
Oh no, they've been. Oh, no. Holy God, they've been a shooting down the road from me. Everyone's been told to stay indoors and lock the doors and windows. Be back in a minute.
What?
Yeah. She's back. Oh, it's just out a little further away, but still. Breaking news: shooting in Southampton. Honestly, my area is just getting worse.
Wow.
Yeah, Jodie, all year, Jodie said, ooh, all year. You can have a cocktail every
All
day
year.
for a year.
I don't know
And
whether.
raise it to the Queen and get away with it.
Yeah, that's your excuse.
I'm doing it for the Queen.
Is she even in there?
It's for old Lizzie.
Good old Liz. Where is she? Queen? No, it's Queen Mum. Oh, there's a little picture of her up there. Not worried about that. Blimey, this journal is going to have to be mega to get all of these in it.
Debbie said she remembers celebrating May Day when she was a kid. They made baskets of candy and put them on people's doorsteps. They don't do it anymore. They do not.
No. May Day.
We used to have to learn maypole dancing.
Yeah.
We were talking about this not long ago.
Yeah, we were talking. They used to have at our school. They used to do maypole dancing, but they used to make it a bit of like a fate type thing. So you'd have like, you'd always have what are them people with sticks that hit each other.
Morris dancing.
Muggers. No, yeah, Morris dancers. They don't hit each other though. They hit each other's sticks.
They hit each other's sticks.
It's folk dancing, UK folk dancing. Look it up. If you don't know what Morris dancing is, honestly, look it up. It's very weird. Like, and if I knew somebody who was a Morris dancer once, and he really fitted that brief of a bit weird.
Yeah, we used to have to learn the maypole dancing, and we always had a school fair on May Day.
In fact, I worked with this guy, right, and he was a bit weird, and he used to always at work. Bear in mind, we worked in a small office together. So like we taught, but the office bit was upstairs, and the microwave was upstairs, and he used to cook, sardines from a tin. He used to heat them up in a microwave. Can you imagine how that just like stunk the whole place out? Then he'd sit and eat them in front of you, and we used to talk about him because he was a bit. I won't tell you what his name is, but he used to be called Fishy. His name because of that. Yeah. And then one of my colleagues said, "I bet something. I bet he's a Morris dancer. He's the kind of person." And then like one day he was talking and he came out and said he was a Morris dancer, and she like. Within about 20 minutes of getting upstairs, she was going, "See, I told you!" So, yeah, he was a bit odd, a bit of an odd bod. What? What are you laughing about now?
We're talking about the May Day and the pole dancing.
Yeah. Pole dancing.
Shirley Melton says, seriously, what is the point of Morris dancing?
Yeah, exactly. Seriously.
And then, the lovely Jodie, I do pole dancing, but not just in May. Oh dear. Gotta pay for those cocktails somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the Queen when she met a unicorn. Look, that genuinely looks like it should have a spike in the middle of its head. It looks good enough to be a unicorn. There's no way I am going to use all of this. Just going to tear it all out. Should I tear any more of it out? Otherwise...
Be more selective.
I can't be selective. I can't be selective. Brian's going to have to do some editing. So like...
Jubilee Happy Mail.
Yeah, if you want Jubilee Happy Mail, you want pictures of the Queen, let me know, because I've got tons of it. I was going to say I've got loads. But no, I'm going to go for the ones where she's smiley. They're the ones I'm going to have. The ones where she's looking at the camera, smiley. They're the ones I'm going to have. Not that one where she's like staring at him, going, "Oh my gosh, look at the size of your nose." That's what she's giving him the look of. Yeah, she's smiley there. If she's not smiley, she can't be in. Meh. just crowds. I mean, like, is she in the crowd there? Is it like, where's Wally? I've got to find her. Where's Lizzie?
There's a whole new journal for you. Where's Lizzie?
Smiling. That's what I'm going to do. That's my edit. If she's not smiling, she's not in. Shouldn't make the cut.
She's been a misery. She can go on.
Oh, look at that. That's a say something outfit, isn't it? She does look like she's wearing, like she's been on The Sound of Music. But you wouldn't lose her in a crowd.
Definitely, kind of fashion forward.
Oh, she was very fashion
But
forward.
because of the way fashions do it,
Yeah, fashion. Yeah,
she also
of
looks
course.
like, nowadays she also looks like she's won some real car crashes.
Yeah, so like Brian says, you know, she was fashion forward, but of course when you're fashion forward, you're always going to, you know, look very dated. As the decades go by, it's like, you know, obviously when your parents dress you and you look at yourself when you were like 4 and you think, oh my god, what were they thinking? What did they put me in that for? She's smiling there. She can be in the cut there. Oh, just rip it as well. She's smiling there. Oh, I'm going to rip somebody's head off. It's decapitation of the royal family. I probably get that's treason, isn't it? Oh, she's smiling there. Of course, you know, I could just fill the whole journal with postage stamps because she's on every one of them. So.
Says, my kids don't understand. I want to watch Dave, not talk about them all morning. Jeez. So, Andrew and Dave Mitchell. I got in.
Sorry.
In the game, so I have no idea what your end goal is for this project. But
I haven't. Do you know what? I have no idea what my end game is either. So.
Jody says, Dave, we're ripping together.
I have no idea what I'm doing, let alone like what did I do sometimes think, why did I start this? What was I thinking?
Jody says, I'm going to do collage. Maureen says, if you want to be selective, just pick the ones of her pole dancing.
I love that contrasted colour with them. And she's smiling, so she can be in the cut.
Get that in quick. She's definitely smiling.
She's allowed to be in it. I told you she can only smile. So I'm going to have to go back through the pictures from this book. If she's smiling, she can be in. If she's not, she can't, because there's just loads of them in this book. So, oh, that's a better picture of that. Let's get rid of that then. Get rid of that. She can be this. We can have this. Oh, no, we can't. We can't get this one out. Right, let's try again. Let's hold that there. Sorry, I have to hold my breath while I'm doing things like that. Not so much holding my breath, it's more the fact that I've got my tongue out. It's very hard to speak with your tongue out. That's why Worcester can't speak, because he's always got his tongue out. So, or food in his mouth, yes. Oh, a corgi. Got to have a picture with a corgi in. I love how it's a nice composed shot there. Then a corgi walks into shot and everybody's looking at the corgi. Gotta love a corgi. She loves them anyway, doesn't she? Queen's dogs, corgis. There was a big surge, wasn't there, when she
Speaking
was
of
seen with. Speaking of corgis, my own
the big
non-corgi is here. My orange Staffy Labra Staffy, or Laffy,
Labicifrus.
Labicifri. Yes. Hello, you. Sorry, Worcester's come for an ear scratch. So, he's smiling. Can you be in the picture? There you go. Off you go. Got an ear scratch now.
It's because you knew you were talking about other dogs.
Yeah, I was talking about. That's it. I was talking about corgis.
Yes, says hello, Woo.
He says, "Give me an ear scratch."
Hello.
Oh no,
No,
he's shouting at the neighbours now. So,
What's that?
oh look, they're laughing there. Oh, I like that picture. There's a picture of her laughing.
Must have a really good sense of humour.
Yeah, she is supposed to have a sense of humour. So that's good. You'd probably have to be to stay
Stay queen of this.
staying queen of this country. Yeah, for so long.
How many times does she watch Come and Go? She's got
Yeah.
a sense of humour. Who's next?
Yeah.
Will you give me
Next.
now?
Who's this?
I'd love to know what she really thinks of Boris.
I'd love to know what she thinks of Boris.
I've got a funny feeling for that. Who is this buffoon you keep bringing to me?
Yeah, why
Where's
doesn't he
Winston?
never comb his hair when he's here?
And that she's like grandma and she gets a hanky out and spits on it. Come here. Now pull your trousers up and sit up straight.
Just she combs it for him. So, no, this is all about old big ears. No, I'm not looking forward to him on the
Khaleesi says
throne.
She loves you.
Oh, Worcester. Khaleesi loves you. You big old lump. Well, Mother Teresa and Big Ears. Sorry, Prince Charles. Yeah, that was that fiasco with the Diana, Princess of Wales tragedy. That all went on longer than it should have and ended in a tragedy that should never have happened. So, what on earth? She looks like she's been attacked by. What is that? Her? What? Looks like a hair. Looks like one of those coolie lamp shades that we used to have.
Filter.
Coffee filter.
You know we used.
Yep, she's not smiling, can't be in it. Right.
I'll show you what
I
I'm
like the
making at the end,
wallpaper.
Wallpaper's cool.
Yeah, it is. Might come back for the wallpaper.
So it turns out some guy has been shot and there's bullet holes in the car and the shooter's still at large. That's what Leah's up to.
Yep, that's what. That's why Leah's still talking on the live chat because the shooter's still at large.
You don't like Charlie.
Not a. I'm not his biggest fan, I would say. I mean, like,
Says you're going to put Rich Diana in your journal.
no,
Leslie.
nobody else other than the Queen is going in the journal. So that's it.
Are you not putting any family pictures in?
I might put some big, the group family pictures in, but not any of the just like,
Yeah.
Her and Prince Charles on a holiday in Bournemouth type thing. That's a lovely picture. Beautiful colours in there. I know it's not. No, she's not smiling. Well, she kind of is smiling. The little girl's smiling. Princess Margaret. Yep, no, yep, no, yep, and no. Lots of yeps and lots of no's. All gone very quiet now. So we think we've definitely gone for A, haven't we?
Yeah.
For the fabric.
It was unanimous apart from Shirley,
Well, it's not unanimous then.
who likes to be different. Maureen put her on the naughty step for it.
All right. Fair dues. Right. There is snuff. Ooh. That's an outfit, isn't it? What's the state visit to Italy? Okay, interesting choice of colour, black. But smiling. She's smiling. I'm gonna have to go back through all the other pictures now and like get rid of the non-smiling ones. I still got like all half the book.
Only a happy journal.
Yeah. Well, you never know. I might put it in happy mail, and it'll have to be happy journal then, won't it?
I already asked if you guys ever got a glimpse of the Queen.
I lick the back of her head every now and again. No, not so much anymore. I don't lick her head anymore. So,
No, they're pre-sticky.
they're pretty sticky now these days. In the UK, you get a glimpse of the Queen all the time because like she's on everything: the notes, the coins, the stamps. But no, as in person. I was once in the same town as her. I don't mean like London, because that's an obvious thing. But she came to Stratford, or was it Warwickshire? And I was in the... She's like, look at that picture. She's going, oh, I haven't got my pearls on. Where are they? They've gone. Yeah, no. So no, I haven't seen her.
And I don't think I have. I've been.
He's met lots of queens, but but not the. Sorry.
I've been places like when she's been in a procession and I've been in the crowd, and sort of between two heads and over 1,000 other heads across a field.
In the distance, there's been a dot.
You can see a little hand waving. That's as close as I've ever got. And I lived in London for a long time, and I used to go past Buckingham Palace almost every day on a bus. So I was quite close then, but we've never had tea around.
I've met other members of the royal family. Not met them. I don't mean like, been out, like bumped into and rubbed shoulders with the, the royal family. I mean, I've been, I think it was Princess Margaret came to our school because it was named Sir Frank Whittle, and it was the opening, and I believe that he was there and she was there, so it was a momentous occasion, but not really, no. So there you go. Leah's met her, of course. Leah.
I have, Jodie. I shook her hand. She's beautiful, bless her. And when I went to London, I caught Prince Charles coming out of the Natural History Museum.
What did you go? Ha ha! You caught him.
What did you meet the Queen for, Leah?
Yeah. Why?
Why? What
Tell us.
What was she doing to you?
Yeah.
What had you done to her?
Were you being knighted?
Were you being led somewhere at Her Majesty's pleasure?
You stayed in one of her hostels. Right, I'm being a bit more. Right, I like those pictures. Is there anything on there that's better? No.
Shirley said her friend's sister had lunch with them. The Queen and family. The Queen was doing the dishes.
Yeah, I don't even know it.
School. Same with William and Harry. I could make ginger babies with Harry.
Steady. Yes. The young uns are some nice. Is she too big? And well, if I cut her out, she wouldn't be too big, would she? She's all there anyway. Oh no! If I cut that there, I'm going to cut his arm off. I'm just going to put that down there. I've just got to think about the journal. If the picture's too big, there's absolutely no point keeping it. So you don't want to chop their heads off. That's treason. So, oh, sorry. If I just cut, I didn't look at the back. Oh, it's all right. It's a funeral, so don't need that. She's smiley there. Is there anything there? No. So we'll just this tiny picture here. Don't know what to do with all these other pictures, but there you go. Should I keep... Right, okay, should I keep the other pictures? 42? What? The meaning of life? What?
For what to do what with?
I don't know. I'd like to...
As opposed to throwing them in the bin?
Yes, as opposed to throwing them in the bin.
Somebody might want them.
Okay,
If
so...
anybody wants to have them, though.
Yeah, if anybody wants any pictures of the Queen where she's not smiling...
You can't have them if she's smiling.
Well, no, you might get the ones that I don't use where she's
Leah says
smiling.
keep the pics, send them to her.
Okay, fine. Done. That's an outfit now. Just seeing if there's...
Pictures of horses to show things that look more natural.
Yeah, she does. She's definitely much more natural
Shirley
around.
says, I think when she comes to Scotland, she's just a normal person. She loves it here. I suppose it's an escape from the madness of her life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so, yeah.
You get yourself hidden away on your estate, away from the world, and you don't have to worry about the fact that everybody's looking at what you do. You've got no private life.
No.
You're a mess.
Your kids are a mess. Not in public, they're not in a mess.
No, very much in public.
Oh, no, I mean, yes, but like, don't mean physically in a mess.
Oh, no,
You're
no.
talking about mentally in a mess.
No.
I love that outfit. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have that yellow.
Oh, yellow.
And she's with Mummy there.
Shirley says, Dave, how many journals are you actually making?
Blimey, I'd be lucky if I get one done, to be fair, so...
Maybe we'll have one for each decade rather than one for each decade at this rate.
Steady. Yeah, that's what I might do, is I might cut ones out where I like her smiling, but any of the outfits that I really like, think...
Peter Shad's Angela Dave says, I think you may be making one for each of us, Shirley. Oh, she's going to fit right in here.
I think you may be mistaken. If I skipped past any of the nice outfits, do I want one of her on a horse? She's side saddle, riding side saddle. She always rides side saddle because she's the queen, but like...
Only for official stuff.
Yeah. I know, she didn't, like, the queen, the horse doesn't normally look like that when she goes out to shoot a deer, though, does it? So...
And how do you know? I want to get riding. Get that horse done up now.
No, I want to just make sure I've got something of her in kind of every... She's smiling there and she's with her husband. Prince Philip, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So what will the others be? What will Thingy be? What will Thingy be? Charles and Camilla, they'll be king and...
Well, I think that's still the big debate, isn't it?
All right.
Technically, if he's king, she should be queen, but because
All
of
right.
the hoo-ha and the past and thing, she might end up being queen consort.
All right, yeah.
So she can be queen but have no power.
Yes.
Not that they have any power anyway.
No, they don't really have any power.
Probably
But...
the Queen Consort who makes them make sure she's got no power.
Anything here? Well, this is an interesting hour, isn't it?
I think the interesting thing is
It's interesting how she's on her own here. They're in a group together. She's on her own. I'm having that picture. I like her outfit.
we've had her
In fact, I'm not having all of them. I'm just... Sorry, we've had Queen... We've had the Queen for all... Yeah, we have. Yeah.
So we've had the Queen for all of our lives, but and we're now in our 50s.
Yeah.
In theory, we could see 2 more kings in our lifetime.
Oh, no. Please don't make me. I like that picture of them looking out that carriage window as well. I'm going to do that. So, how? What? I don't understand how we could.
Because Charles is next.
Yeah. How old's he?
But Charles is getting on.
I know, but like, getting on... What? A train? No, how old is he?
70 something?
All right. Okay, yeah, in theory then. So, like, he might... There's a lot of change to the infrastructure for just a few years, isn't there? Like, you know, getting notes reprinted and...
Yep. 73.
All right. Notes reprinted. What else would they have to do? Stamps. What else? What else does all the aircraft and military and flags and
Literally
everything, basically. Everything.
Yeah, it's not a probably for you, it's a definitely for you.
What?
It says I'll probably see William as king.
Yeah, you probably... Well, you definitely will. Yeah. You're in... Well, I guess it's the only way it's a probably is if, you know, anything happened to the monarchy, isn't it, really? So, if there was a revolution...
Maureen says, it's not a carriage they're looking out of, it's their caravan at Bognor.
Oh, I think I'll have that one.
So Maureen thinks you're only making journals for those on the naughty list.
Is that so? There's a lot of assumptions going on in here. You know what they say about assuming, don't you? What do I want? I kind of want them. I want all of them. I want them all. I might even want the ones on the back. I might have to...
Leslie says,
I like that
for
picture.
William, Leo, could you imagine Harry as king? But do you not think, Leslie, that's more about they knew their roles?
Yeah.
If you go back
just like
over
Margaret
the years,
and...
can you imagine Margaret as queen?
Mm-hmm.
But they knew their place. It sounds a really horrible way of saying it, isn't it? But they knew the place that they were taking in life from the...
And that's what she wanted. She was expecting not to have to ever be in line for the throne. Yeah. It was only because he abdicated. Yeah. And she was just expecting to just be, you know, have a life and a family and, you know, do what she wanted to do. Yeah. And it was only because of her role as being, right now you've got to now take on this role, that she had to curtail all of those things, but whereas Margaret didn't have to. Yeah.
And it's the same with Harry.
Yeah.
He knew he was never going to be king because he had an older brother. So he hasn't been able to enjoy being young and royal and rich. Whereas William...
I don't know which ones are them. I'll have to save those.
Behaving and giving a good
it doesn't have to, it doesn't have to be anything, so he wasn't anything. So... And he can do what he likes. Because
I reckon Liz would love the bingo. I reckon she'd love the bingo as well. I bet she's right good with a bingo card. Cupper in hand,
a dauber.
In the other hand.
Yeah. She gets
gossiping over a table.
Constantly having her dresses cleaned because she's got bingo ink all over them. So. Takes a crown off so she can get recognised at gala.
Yeah. And then out for a fish and chip supper after.
Yeah. Before back into the palace before anybody notices that she's gone.
Yeah. Shirley says, I think she'd have a pale ale.
Oh, a pale ale.
Pale ale.
Oh, again, it's another one. I'm going to have to ask for advice on that. I love that picture. I want to keep that picture. Oh, good. There's nothing on it of any significance. I want to keep that picture. I'm going to keep it. Damn it. I'm going to keep it. I'll keep both of those. Just very of that period. No, I know they don't have any smiling queens in them, but they're nice anyway. I'm not sure. I'll cut that one out. Royal family, but no, I'm not going to use it. Put that over there. Blimey, you filled that bin up.
None of that belonged to me.
That's all yours. That's them too, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, what's that? What's that? What is that? What is it? What is it? What's that? What is it? Left. A deep sense of
I don't know.
indebtedness to the past and the hope of the future. Okay. All right. I don't know what it is. All right. I like those, both of those. I think I'm going to keep that as it is.
Did you find out what it was?
No.
Oh. I did wonder because you didn't say anything.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm very. I can read the stuff. I'm just not good at. I just don't. I can't do.
Do you want me to have a look?
I can't do. What's the word? I can read it, but I don't comprehend what things are. It's like I have a
Nobody asked you.
comprehensional difficulty.
Well, you didn't.
I didn't hear your name.
You've just been nosy.
Sorry. Like he who shall not be named has chipped in for a bit of a conflab of like, did you call me? No.
Am I involved? I feel left out.
They're all a bit black and white. That's because they're black and white.
Picture of that. I don't know what it was.
That on the back of there. Is there anything there that makes me go, no. She's smiling there. I like that's a very classic picture of her. And then this. I don't think. Oh, take that one out. Yeah, no, none of them. I'm going to appeal. Get rid of that bit off the top because it's just in the way. Even Brian doesn't know because he's gone very quiet. That's what he told me.
It's all for her coronation.
All right. It's for her coronation.
That's the first Elizabeth. The date on that thing.
Yeah.
First Elizabeth and second Elizabeth.
Oh, I see.
And it's talking about the stuff they did for the coronation.
Oh, hang on. I've just cut this out. Don't know whether I've cut. Oh, it's all right. I haven't cut anybody up. That's better on the back. I don't mean better. I just mean nicer. I mean better than, don't I? Oh, it's her when she's go camping.
That's what they did down the mall for a coronation.
Oh, is it? Somebody got mauled for a coronation.
Down the
Sorry?
mall for a coronation.
I like these because they're just kind of coronation-y pictures. Not Coronation Street, obviously. That's a whole other thing. Do I want it? Do I not want it? I'll take it. I'll have that. She's smiling in it. It's kind of like it's the thing I said. If she's smiling, she can stay. So
Leah says she loves the black and white picture with the camera.
yeah, it is a lovely picture, isn't it? Quite a classic picture. That picture, isn't it? I've seen that before. Have you?
Yeah.
I've seen this one as well with her and Margaret. Speaking to the nation. Broadcasting from the BBC.
You do that very well.
It's because I've got a BBC voice, isn't it? So.
All those years of watching Pathé videos.
Yeah. Pathé.
I knew that come in handy. There had to be a reason.
Oh, now. I don't know. Again, another one. I'm a bit stuck between the two. I like the thing at the top of there, crest, crown, heraldry thing, whatever it is. That thing, I like it. That I'm gonna keep because that thing.
I like that thing.
That thing, that blue thing, not blue thing, that thing. What's it called?
Oh,
Yeah, see, the that one,
crest.
the crest. Is it a crest? I don't know.
I'm just
Wasn't oh no, oh.
Falcon's Crest.
Falcon's Crest. Knots Landing.
Knots
What? The
God.
coldies. Oh, I used to love Knots Landing. So. I was never into Dallas or the Dynasty.
Second time round, you like Dynasty?
I liked the reboot. Yeah,
It was camp.
it was right camp. Yeah, but I always liked. What have I just said? It was called Knots Landing. Always liked Knots Landing. That was one I used to watch all the time. Couldn't have been particularly old. Oh dear, Dave. What if you just cut her off? Oh no, it's fine. But well, it was in the 80s. Was anybody old in the 80s? Sorry?
Said you weren't being very old then.
No, I wasn't. I was in my 20s. We were in our 20s, but we didn't know each other then, so.
On the 80s.
In the 80s,
We
no.
were in our teens.
Were we in our
We were
teens?
20 in 1989.
Oh yeah, of course we were in our teens. Was it the 80s that Knots Landing was out?
Yeah, it will have been.
So, anyway.
80s, early 80s, I'm sorry, middle 80s to 90s.
Does anybody know when Knots Landing was out?
When did Knots Landing land?
Has anybody said anything, by the way? Just in case, because it's been very quiet on the whole conversation front. So
No,
It's-
it's not, they're talking.
no, they're talking amongst themselves.
Yeah.
I see. She's kind of smiling. Does that count? Kind of smiling. She's definitely not smiling in any of them. So, also I like her outfit. So.
Oh, shush, Jamie. In 1980, I turned 2.
What? 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 No, I don't believe. I don't believe. I don't believe you. That's definitely got a soft filter
There
on
you
it,
go.
hasn't it?
1979 it started. We were 10.
Did it?
We were 10.
I don't know why. 10. How could I have liked something like that at the age of 10? Perhaps I just liked the whole.
Your Janus was escaping.
Yeah,
you
my
then.
Canis was coming out.
10 years old. Oh, Mum, this is camp.
I certainly wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have lived to see the next day if I'd said that.
Yep, 27th of December 1979.
Wow. Oh, 79. I loved being little. I loved being a child in my in my 70s.
You take
In
2
the
watches
70s.
drinks. 14 seasons.
Oh my gosh! No, I don't know whether I remember watching it for 14 seasons. Maybe I didn't watch it from being very young. Then maybe I watched it afterwards.
Shirley said you'll have watched it because they were on 3 channels.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
Probably from
That's
viewing.
yeah, that is true. What did I watch?
It was
I
Dallas
watched
or
what
Doctor
what
Who.
I was made to watch, basically. Yeah, Dallas or Doctor Who. No, they were on the same channel, so they were both on the BBC. I watched both Doctor Who and my mum was into Dallas for a bit, and then she said it got ridiculous, and she stopped watching it. So like, which it did get ridiculous. Let's face it, there was like a shower scene, and there was shooting, and well, although there's a shooting in South Emsall, so like, but this is back then, not now.
1979 to 1983.
Oh, I can kind of hear the music in my head, but I couldn't hum it to you. Can anybody sing us the the music in text when it was just a thing, just a music?
Because there were no remotes then, so you had to get up.
Yes, absolutely. That's the reason. Yeah. Oh, we'll just watch this. Oh, I've got to admit, I did watch a few things that I just couldn't be bothered to change the channel with. Things used to. I think that's where it comes from. Just having stuff on in the background from my childhood, and that's why I can fall asleep in front of the TV. I absolutely love that. Hearing the talking going on in the background, and as you fall asleep, it all starts to feel very surreal and distant, and that's why I use like audio style books to fall asleep to. So Brian's just Googling something. I don't know what he's Googling. Is he Googling something? Are you Googling something?
No.
What are you Googling? Do 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 do. Okay, all right, enough. Do 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 do. That it's brought back memories. I feel I've gone all red and I've gone all smiley and wow. Not like is that has everybody had a bit of a trip down memory lane now? That was good. Cool. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, B. So, at least it's better than whatever. I can't remember what I was singing before. I don't want to remember now because otherwise I'll sing it again. Do, 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 do. Thanks for that. You all feel a bit like.
That'll be all of your earworms.
Yeah, it will be. That was definitely a kind of like a very 80s theme tune, though, wasn't it? Yeah, I love that picture. Well, I nearly cut my wire off then. That's got very close to me. Just like me, they long to be close to you. That is why all the boys in town follow you all around. I know it's girls, but it's not. It's just not. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Ba 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 ba. Dolphins are singing along too. Hi, Joe.
Just finished work.
Oh dear, work. Sorry. Boo, hiss. Work. Boo, hiss.
How
Is
old
all I
were
can
you
say.
both in 1997?
Oh, he looks better now, doesn't he?
Oh, much better.
How old were we both in 1997? What's this, a pop quiz? Whether I can do my maths?
28.
As he said without moving his lips. Why do you ask?
Because that's when she was born.
All right.
Leah was born when we were 28.
That's all right. It's fine. I don't mind. Age is not a thing to worry about, is it? Because it will just make you look older.
Just shattered.
Thank you.
Joe's son was born in 96. See, 96 is still, I still kind of got, it's when people say my date of birth was, no, 2001.
Yeah, and I'm like,
What?
no, it can't be. Oh, no, maybe it can
Yeah,
be.
you could be 21 years old, because that's the other thing. Someone was born in the 2000s and you're like, oh my god, they're so young. But they're in their 20s already.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why age doesn't, like, there are two things for worrying about your age, is that it's only going to make you look older if you do. And at the end of the day, just like I am in my 50s, Leah will be in her 50s one day too. And then all the people that are in at her age will be going, oh my god, aren't you so old?
Well, the other thing Leah has to remember is that when she's in her 50s, she's going to be looking after all of us lot.
Yeah.
She'll be changing our nappies and everything.
Yeah, especially because Maureen's adopted her. So.
Because we have all decided we're going to live together in a home, so
Yeah.
Leah's going to be the one taking care of us because she's going to be the only one whose knees work.
Well, your knees don't work now.
I know.
Have I got sticky scissors already? And I've not cut anything sticky.
Jamie's going to be 44 this week.
Oh, 44.
And she's lost a year somewhere because she thought she was turning 42. 42.
That's what happens in your 40s, yeah. That's what happens.
Yeah. Everybody else thinks.
You always think you're younger than you are. And then you get to that age where you're like, how old am I?
Angela says, I've been 29 for so many years, I can't really say how old I was in 97.
Will there be a legal case if she does? So. It's a nice outfit. Sorry, it's stuck in my head now. Sorry. I'm gonna have to listen to that proper like.
That proper like.
Right, proper like. Do you know what I was going to do in this hour?
What?
I was going to do some more embossing, but I thought I'd turn into a one-trick pony like that. So, I wanted to start doing the things I can see on the cover. You know, in that nice purple, almost like that purple, that pinky purple that I've got in my kit, my sherbet kit. Yeah. Just saying, sherbet kit. Like don't forget. Yeah, like that. Pass it here. Pass it here. Oh. Oh yeah, that bit there. That bit there. That's it. That's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, that always.
So this is part of my sherbet kit, and that's the kind of colour I'm thinking. It's kind of maybe a bit more pinky purple. But anyway, one of them.
There you go. That was a flash of what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's a flash of what he's doing. So he's doing a boho again. He's doing a again. Oh, I don't know between those two either. Somebody's going to have to make.
Second hobo of the day.
Oh, Concord.
I'm trying to keep up with Jodie for every cocktail.
For every cocktail she drinks, Brian's going to do another hobo. I like that one. I'm going to take that
I'm
one.
just shush now.
I really like that picture. So I'm going to use it because I really like it. And that's that. You can't argue. Well, you can argue, but I'm not listening. So. Oh, she's so smiley. Oh, I don't know which one's that of those I want. Oh, look at her there. Like she's smiling in the group of all of them. That's lovely. Yeah. And she's smiling. I don't know which one of them to have either, so. Oh dear, what's happening now?
Because I said to do a football for every cocktail. Jodie went, Brian's going to be one tired guy.
Right, they're all the ones that I'm going to get rid of, so I'll send them to Leah. They're all for...
I'll get him to show you the rest of it when he's done.
When I'm done, will I ever be done? I don't know. So, I'm...
At the end of the live, let's say.
So I'm going to put all of these into... I think I'm going to put them into an envelope because... Or an envelope. I could put them into an envelope, or I could put them into an envelope. I will see. I will make a decision when I'm over here. Do I have an envelope? An envelope? Not a big enough envelope. Or envelope. I'll use that. I should have used one with a crown on it. You know, some of the ones that we get, the ones I get from work, the ones with the on her Majesty's Secret Service ones. No, not Secret Service. I don't work for the Secret Service. Or do I? Do. No. I'll put them in there. Just one of the coffee dyed envelopes that I've got. Coffee dyed courtesy of Brian. Well, I can't get it in. There you go. They can all sit in there until they are ready to be rifled through. That can go with that. That's them together, and I can then start sorting them out into the relevant sections. So, I now know what I can do now. So, thanks for helping with this, the choice of this. What I will do is actually, while I'm doing this, put that down there. I'm going to take it off this thing, because this is a sample thing from scrap. So it cost me £1.50 for this. I'm glad I bought it now. Perfect, isn't it? Good job I bought it, really. Oh, hang on, I'm supposed to get it apart. Like that. Just tear it, Dave. Heave! Blimey. Do you remember there used to be a thing tearing telephone books? Nobody would know what a telephone book was. You'd have to tear the internet now. Leah, do you know what a telephone book is? Oh, I can't get... I can't get purchase. It's all going so well. Is it folded out? It is folded over. Oh, like that. Ah! Oh, it's got Presteds on it.
Does anyone think the Queen is like witchy with a B? I'm sure she has the potential.
Oh, well, sure, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Doesn't everybody not have the potential? What there?
Shirley says, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. I love having that new all feeling since I've been there and done that.
Yeah, yeah. You know when like somebody younger says to you, I'm going to do this, this, and this because this is what I'll get, and I'm like, okay, you do that
Come back
then.
and see me
Yeah,
after.
so yeah, so you do that then. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Then we'll discuss later.
Go find out for yourself.
Yeah, I did it, but don't listen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like having that know-all tone
Yeah.
because I do know all.
Joe said the Queen and Mr. Bond. You need to put that in.
Oh
Put
yeah,
that in it.
I don't know. I forgot the Queen of Mr. Bond. I could do with one of them.
You can find a picture.
Yeah, there must be. I loved that in that movie. There you go. Cool. That's a nice big piece of fabric that'll be nice for turning into. I'll just tear these bits off because, like, this might as well get this. Are they stitched? No. Why would they be stitched together? How are they stuck together then, Dave? Are they just glued? They're glued together. Okay, I'll leave it because I can't tear them apart. Can I salvage the Prestedy things off it?
Angela says there's a little town where they have a rental home still publishes a phone book. She couldn't believe it when it was in the post box. So you know
What?
So you know it went home to my craft room. We know.
Yes, I think I've been there. I couldn't make a phone call because I couldn't find the number.
I couldn't find the phone book.
No. I had to dial the operator. Operator? Wow. Somebody still publishes a phone book. That is just like, what? Is this in like, this dimension? Or is this a different dimension we're in?
Where is this town that we must
Yes.
visit? Is it where they send the prisoner?
Or prisoners.
There's a big ball floating
Does South
around.
Emsall print one? That's a town. That's definitely a town. I've been there.
What's that?
South Emsall. That's where they did the shooting. Oh, I wasn't there for the shooting, obviously.
I hope not. Oh, that's what we're telling the lawyers is there.
Yeah.
Nowhere near.
I mean, like, it's such a shocking thing, isn't it, in the UK, a shooting. Still, which is good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, Jodie, it did win unanimously, apart from Shirley.
Yeah, well, it can't be unanimous, as we've established. Brian doesn't understand the meaning of unanimous, but unanimous apart from
It was
doesn't
almost
work.
unanimous, apart from Shirley,
Apart from Shirley, yeah.
who loves to be different.
Yes. Likes to stand out from a crowd,
Yeah.
even when she's wrong. But so I'm going to turn this into a journal cover of sorts. So it's going to have to be strengthened. The name of it is called Road.
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 Okay.
No, not Road. Road.
Spell that.
R-O-A-D.
Road. Like toad.
Road like toad.
No such word. Road. Like toad.
Road like toad. Brian and his dialect. And Dave and his dialect as well.
You just remember where you live. It's my town.
Is it your town?
It's my town. Everyone speaks like me. Apart from
So you're the bat of Batley, are you?
Oh.
The old bat of Batley.
Charming.
So anyway, yeah, that's going to be the cover, which we've now established. Thanks very much, guys, for that. I really appreciate your voting on that. It just, it's a bit of interactivity as well, isn't it? I kind of wanted this one to win, but,
Shirley says, rude, I'm always right.
and
Yes, Jamie, we are in kindergarten.
what's that?
Jamie said we're in kindergarten.
So road as in toad. So I'm going to intersperse those. So I'm going to have a coloured block between. So like that's how they're going to look. That's how they're going to kind of go into the signature, whether it'll be that way or that way. Oh no, it'll have to be that way because that's upside down otherwise. Let's try and make it that way up rather than it could go the other way and it'd still be wrong. But then that's what's going to go together, and then we're going to use some Queenie pictures, but also some just general pictures of like 50s prints. So some of the 50s stuff that we're going to use, by the way, just to let you know before you go, in case your name is Joe, which your name is Joe because Joe's here. So Brian's printed me some. Well, no, he'd got some. Oh dear, I don't like. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious. Long to reign over us. God save the Queen from my singing. There you go. So
As I leave the room with my ears bleeding.
as everybody leaves the room with their ears bleeding, including the dog and me. So this was a pack that Brian has given me that's got some like 50s images in it, like these kind of things, which will be nice for the 50s part of it, but also it's got some other like, you know, psychedelic-y stuff that could be used in the 60s and 70s and that sort of thing. And then these are all wallpaper that was actually not all. Is it all? Is all of that my wallpaper?
Some of the back of the 50 stuff you want
Right.
to print out.
So these are the wallpaper that was found in my house under layers of other wallpaper. And we watched a wallpaper documentary the other day, and the way that they do it is I'd never seen this documentary before, but the way that they do it to separate the layers is exactly what I did, was soak it in some water. And that's what I did. So anyway, this was stuff that I'd peeled off. So it was painted with this.
Says she lost another window.
Cheeky. So it was painted like this with this kind of eggshell paint over the top, and then all of these other ones were underneath. So it was blue. It was blue eggshell paint, painted with green eggshell paint, and then underneath that, so I don't know what's underneath the paint because I haven't tried to get that off. I wonder if that's a different type of wallpaper.
Or a different colour eggshell.
Or a different colour eggshell. We could be there a while. That looks like a little face with like, it's the head, the nose, and there's a bit like a moustache. Anyway, just, did anybody else see that? No, probably not. But just me, back in the room. And then that was one of the other layers. So I think that was on top of that. But that's quite 50s looking. So I'm going to have to check to make sure that these aren't copywritten. But if they're not, I will put them as digitals in my Etsy. So there's just like bits and strips. Oh, by the way, I've done some digitals of my enamel signs, by the way. So I will be putting those as a sheet available. And then these are just ones that he's printed out for me that are just ones that I can use. So anyway, where's the black one? You know, the black strip with the little flowers on.
Ooh, don't know. One must,
You did take it and...
it's scanned. It just must have gone into a different file.
Okay, so there's another one. It's like a border.
Forgotten about that one.
What's it called? Not a borderline. Borderline feels like I'm going to lose my mind. You just keep on pushing. Yes. Anyway, so there was another one. What's it called? A border. It's just called a border, Dave.
Well, a border.
Anyway, So there we go. So, and then I've got other things to go with this. Is I've got a little bit of, oh, that stuck to me. I've got this because this is kind of red. That's kind of like red, and then I've got some Union Jack napkins, which you can get all over the UK now because, like, it's
Until the end of June.
yeah, until the end of June, and then it's all over, and then it'll all be in the sale. And then there's just some bias binding, and there's that bit of fabric that I made from the blindy thing, and then there's that, and so they're all the bits kind of collected together anyway. So they're all going to kind of, well, probably going to go in there in some way. So that's it. So that's it from me. So I shall pack this stuff up for now. I'm going to make the cover and sew this, and hopefully sew the signatures in before you see it next, because then we can start filling it, and then it's not going to go on forever. I don't want it to be going on forever. I don't want it to be celebrating another 70 years on the throne from waiting for me to finish a journal. Don't think she wants to hang around for that length of time. So anyway, so that's it. We're done. So Brian, did you want to show what you were doing? You wanted to do. Brian's going to show you. Oh, I'm probably going to do a video during the week. I am going to do. I'm going to upload a video during the week. I'm going to be uploading the 1,000 subscriber draw video to try and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. So if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, somebody will win the joint project between me and Brian. That journal. Because I was at 893, and now I'm at 888. So I don't know how I managed to lose 5 people. Oh, I'm back up to 889. So I've only lost 4 people. So I don't know how these things happen, but you know, well, they happen. But I'm going to do a 1,000 subscriber draw thing, and then hopefully that'll get me up to 1,000, and that'll get me the opportunity to monetize.
That's the cover. It's not stuck on yet.
What's that? Ruled. It should have gone on the Queen journal. So this is going to be his journal. This has been made out of an old purse, handbag, clutch bag. And this is going to go on the front, but obviously it's not stuck on yet. And that's going to be, it's his, not hobo, boho. I always think hobo journal, boho journal. This is going to be his take on a boho journal. So this is what he's been doing. Where are the images from, Brian? Are they?
So the pink paper on the inside cover, that's yours.
That's mine. Yes, I know this.
That's out of that. Remember that love book that you?
Oh, the love book. Yep.
And then the digital.
Not the Love Boat. That's a whole other thing. I won't sing the theme tune to that either. Or Triangle. Kate O'Mara wouldn't be happy. Sorry. Shut up, Dave. Carry on with it. Sorry, go on, Brian.
The digitals are.
Is this one of the?
Artimaze.
This isn't one of the digitals, no.
The coffee dyed one. No, that's one of my coffee dyed.
It's actually coffee dyed. The digitals are Artie Mays.
Artie Mays, yeah.
Sorry, I don't think we can be friends anymore.
Well, if you made a boho one, I'd use it.
If I knew what boho was, I'd make one. But like, if I make a boho journal, it's going to be lots of pictures of hobos in, because I don't know the difference. And that'll be a whole other thing. Yeah. Oh, do you remember the Littlest Hobo as well?
I do.
Anyway, so this is his.
That's a little fairy book. Not a big thing.
Isn't it? Yeah, you're a big fairy. It's not about you. Definitely not. Yeah, it's quite a nice. I I'll give it that. It's quite nice, you know. Competition. But, so that's that.
That's that
That book. It's nice quality paper as well, isn't it? And I like it because it's not shiny.
Yeah.
There we go. Little envelope. Little foldy out things. Music. This one's not of hers, though, is it? I recognise this one. Who's this by, Brian? Let's talk about this page.
This one's by someone called Dasher Dave.
Oh, I've heard of him. He's quite good, isn't he?
That particular sheet's from a kit called Elementary.
Oh, and this is nice. Who's done this?
That's by Dave as well, and that's from a kit called Sherbet. But look, that's 2 pieces of sherbet.
Yeah.
With a pocket there.
2 bits of sherbet.
And that's got 3 pockets there.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Cool. That's nice.
Oh, I didn't notice. It's like
What?
it's still got a card in where I was trying to get the lace not to stick when I put the thing on.
Oh, I see. It stuck to the... Oh, it's a John Lewis card.
Put it back in. Oh, don't lose it.
Oh.
That's me corner cuts.
So,
No, Jodie, I didn't make all that in the time we've been together.
no.
I've actually done very little. I think I've made 1 pocket in the time I've been with
Brian is a prolific maker, but it's not. Otherwise, that'd make me feel really slow, and I'd probably have given up by now.
I've literally stuck on a piece of lace and stuck on a pocket, and that's been it. Because I've been too busy reading what you're doing.
I'd like, if I had an idea about what boho was, I'd make a boho journal. I'm having enough problems trying to make a butterfly journal, so a butterfly kit.
That's my problem though, because when you look up boho and what other people do for boho, there isn't like this is boho. Everybody does something different.
So that's what's. Where are these from? These are nice.
Where's what from?
These.
That's that trim we bought from him. I want to say H. Samuels, but.
Oh yeah, Samuel Taylor. See, you're as bad as me. Boho.
I just cut it off.
Hobo. Samuel Taylor. H. Samuel, by the way, if you're not in the UK, H. Samuel is a cheap jewellery chain, and don't sounds horrible. I mean, like an inexpensive jewellery chain, and
he's the one that said it was. He scuppered himself, didn't he?
Yeah, no, that's Ratner. That's not H. Samuel. Yeah, that's why Ratner don't exist. He said it was cheap. Anyway, sorry, I digress. H. Samuel is an inexpensive, affordable jewellery company, and Samuel Taylor, on the other hand, is a haberdashery store. So getting the two mixed up, you'll see. Anyway, it made me laugh. So it's a bit like me and hobo and boho. It's the same. Anyway, right. Okay, folks, that's it. I feel my eyes are really sore now. I am going to go. Thank you very much for today. Glad that we voted on which fabric we're going to use for the outside. And I will see you all in the next video. So take care of yourselves. And like I always say, I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. All right, you take care, folks, and I'll see you very soon. All right, love to all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Big crafty hugs. Extra hugs. And I'm off. All right then, folks, take care. Bye. Bye. Say goodbye, Brian.
Bye, Brian.
Out.